Mata bhumi putrong prithiviya. This is the 12th slok from Atharva Veda, which means Earth is my mother and I am her son. Hello everyone, I am Orko and you are watching the ultimate cover. To be precise, I am not an environmentalist, I am an earth warrior, and I am here to tell you that we are standing at a tipping point right now. A battle between truth and deception, a battle between survival and destruction, a battle between life and extinction. You know, the greatest threat to our planet is the belief that someone else will save it. It is very ironical how we Indians consider Earth as dharti ma and we destruct our own mother. Climate change is not just knocking at our door, it is storming into our house and wreaking havoc in our lives. Being a media person, being the fourth pillar of democracy, we are supposed to be the beacon of truth in darkness. But the media is too often a trader of destruction. So today I am not here to mince words. I am here to issue a rallying cry to all the journalists, media entrepreneurs, activists, and for that case to any citizen who believes that we owe it to our motherland.
Let's talk about the brutal truth that the media is too busy to show you. The Amazon, our planet's lungs, is being ravaged. 8,952 square kilometers of Amazon forest is vanished in 2023 alone, an area almost equal to the entire state of Tripura. This isn't just loss of a forest, it is the dissemination of our life support system. The Amazon absorbs 2 billion tons of carbon dioxide annually. Now, without that 2 billion tons absorption, we are accelerating to our own demise. Global temperature has soared by 1.3 degrees Celsius since pre-industrial times. With 2023 marking the hottest July ever recorded, we are losing 28.3 million hectares of forest annually, further adding to carbon emission. Arctic Sea has shrunk to just 4.2 million square kilometers, which is 40% below average. Coral reefs, the backbones of marine life, is dying at an alarming rate.
2.1 million Indians die each year due to air pollution alone. It is like wiping out the population of an entire city each year. And the matter of concern here is that not even 10% of our population knows about it. If we don't act now, we will be sleepwalking to a catastrophe. Being a media person, we are supposed to be the voice for the voiceless. But what are we actually doing? Unfortunately, our greed for TRP and popularity has compelled us to ignore the true villains of the society who are slowly and gradually destroying the land that we are standing on right now.
But I strongly believe that media can be the catalyst our planet desperately needs. We have seen the power of media before. It was relentless coverage of the ozone crisis that led to the Montreal Protocol. It was the media that took Greta Thunberg's solitary protest and turned it into a global movement of millions. Bhopal gas tragedy 1984 coverage led to increased scrutiny and strict industrial regulations in India. The media can change the world. But here is a big how. First of all, let's look into the drawbacks that the media industry is facing right now. We are drowning in a false information about climate change. Fossil fuel companies are funding denial and some media outlets are spreading these lies. Because of this, many people are confused. In fact, 20% of rural Indians still think climate change isn't real.
Social media is a very powerful tool to disseminate message at this present world. The most viewed video in YouTube right now is a children's show named Baby Shark Dance. Now imagine it has 14 billion views in YouTube. Now imagine if that video, the most viewed video in YouTube, would have been a climate change warning video instead of that child show, then it would have given a word of caution to at least 14 billion people. But in reality, that is not the case. But the important thing here is that it can be the case, and social media has the power to do it.
We need partnerships between media organizations and independent experts to check facts and debunk false claims. Public education campaigns like the BBC's Climate Change the Facts need more support, and schools should teach media literacy so kids can spot fake news. Media literacy programs have shown a 30% increase in public awareness of misinformation in Europe. Journalists need training on complex climate topics, and we must teach people to critically evaluate sources. By holding workshops, educating the public, and bringing scientists and journalists together, we can close the knowledge gap and combat misinformation. Our target should be to reach people of every age group, and for this to happen, we need to customize our environmental message according to the suitable target audience. Local languages can play a key role to reach the rural areas of the planet. Targeting the youths and motivating them to take part in this journey is going to be a key factor in gaining acceleration to spread the news effectively. One another important thing that we must not forget is that we have to avoid creating panic among general public. Instead, we must go for solution-oriented journalism. Media must address climate issues with solutions and effective measures to help public to follow. We must also highlight the achievements that we have got in fighting climate change, like the solar revolution in India has lightened up numerous rural households. Spreading positivity, hope, and facts to enable public take required action should be our aim.
To all the journalists, editors, and all other media moguls out there, this is your moment. Rise to it with a voice for the voiceless, with the light in the darkness. Challenge the lies and expose the truth, and do not stop until the world listens. Because if we don't fight now, there will be no future to fight for.